Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play No Man's Sky Permadeath Edition. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 59. I am ready to begin trading again. And in fact, I think the system we're in is a good system for trading. Because if I go check this over here, let's see. If I check this, according to what it says to buy, it has all 5 things. So I'm going to buy all of these high capacity vector compressors in my suit, because right now my suit has the most room. Wow, it was 170 and 165. That's awesome. And then we're going to buy the holographic crankshafts on our ship, which doesn't have that much room. It's only a 34 slot ship. And since it's a fighter, I've kind of decked it out not as a trading ship. Alright, but that's pretty good. We bought a lot of stuff. So we're on the quest, on the hunt for a Viking dagger. Wait, hold on. All this stuff reset. That's interesting. So did this reset as well? No. Maybe I'm imagining things. Alright, let's go. And away we go. Onward and upward to trading. So let's see what system we're in. Our home base system is... Use the economy filter and see where we're at. It's a yellow star system. So it goes red, orange, yellow, cyan. And so I want to travel toward the center of the galaxy, and I want to find a cyan system that hopefully is better than satisfactory. Prosperous, right there. It's Viking. That's what I want. I want as many Viking systems as possible. Because I want to have an improved chance of trying to find a Viking dagger. I don't know if a Viking system actually makes a difference or not. I'm speculating that it does. I could be completely wrong about that. So let's go to the space station first. This is, if you followed my trade video, you know this is how I do it. First of all, there's just a lot of benefits to going to the space station first. And I'll also give you another little tip. I used to like to rename all the systems that I visited. If you want the space station name up here in the upper left where it says Bukavakal Station Tau, if you want that name to match the name of the system when you rename it, you need to rename the system before you fly into the space station, because once you fly into the space station, it appears to keep its own name even if you rename the star system. Alright. Exosuit upgrade. I can't get any more generals. I can get some more technology, but mostly I'm after the cargo slots now. That's the big improvement. And then I don't really need anything from these guys. How much navigation data do I have? I can pick up 3 more. And you don't always know if these are going to be navigation data or just nanites. So there's nanite clusters right there. So what do we have here? Oh wow, look at this pontoon one. Oh my gosh, what is it? It's a B-33. Oh wow, that is slick. I mean, not that it's much better than mine. It's got the same fuselage on it. It's just red, and it doesn't have the wings, which is what I actually like on mine. That's a nice ship, though. I'm going to see if you have a Viking dagger. You don't. Okay, it's alright. Nice ship, though, dude. Anyway, I'm always looking for a max slot ship, so I'm going to see if I can stare. I don't care about it. I have some Mordite to spend, so I'm trying to No. I want to get this other dude right here. Look impressed. It's not what I care about doing. Alright. The next big thing is always here. Grab all these. Browse missions. What do I got? Deliver an item. Kill 2 predators. I will definitely take that mission. Kill 1 predators. I will take that. Kill 8 sentinels. I'll take that. Oh, we're getting some of these missions at the bottom now. We're finally getting established enough that we can take those. Thank you, sir. Does anybody up here want to trade? Oh, geez. I just wanted to use some Mordite, but you guys aren't interested. Alright. Well, there goes another fancy ship. Let's see if this dude over here... This looks like a ship from the Matrix. That looks really cool. It's got those big modules on there. Do you have Viking daggers? No. No sweat, dude. It's totally cool. Let's go find a trade station. Alright, what's this planet? I always like it when the first planet closest by is not a dead planet, and so it becomes very easy to just fly down here and find a trade station. Save us some time. It's a frosty planet. Would you like some root beer with your frosty planet? What am I seeing here? I'm seeing a lot of water. Wow. Okay. It's way over there. And there's the 2 lines going to it. Pretty sure. I kind of really wish the game wouldn't try to auto spin you like this and level you out. Let us fly however we want to, darn it. I want to fly like this because I want to be able to see out of the corner of my shit. There we go. Give me the landing spot there, gentlemen. Let's make some money. What we have here, these are the things we want to be searching, these containers right there. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I don't want to search that container because I don't have any free space yet. I gotta sell all my stuff first. And there's one down there too. Okay. So what we'll do is first sell your items. Sell all of these. 8 bazillion. And sell all those. And then we'll go do this. Navigation data. Now I'm maxed out for navigation data. Okay, so there's a bunch of guys here. Somebody said you can trade with these guys for Viking daggers. Oh, and there's one right there. Oh, I'm a happy camper. To whoever the person was, I wish I could remember your name, but I can't. That is awesome. Good job. I got my second Viking dagger. Oh, sweet. So now I can just worry about trading. So there's that. Can I put that anywhere? Starship, no. Freighter. Oh, freighter's got some room. Awesome. Excelente. Alright. Well, now it's just a trade episode. It's just trade, trade, trade. Quantum accelerators. Do this. Alright. And then on the starship, we will buy the next most expensive thing, autonomous positioning unit. If that sounds a little kinky to you, maybe you think like I do. Perfect. Alright, on to the next one. Viking system. Look at all their ships. So this planet over here has what looks like lines. It's a little tiny moon. Unknown moon. What is it? Gamma intensive planet. I also see lines running. Gotta like it when you can come right down on top of one because of the lines. The trade route lines. Don't always see them, but really pretty planet. Big, huge, tall mountains. And hostile sentinels. Alright, let's sell. And go back to buying. Let's see. Exosuit, buy fusion cores. Oh, well, we can get all of those. So I'm gonna buy the next most expensive thing on my exosuit instead. What can I take? 155, 150? How many? 140. And on my starship, the other thing oh nice, all these Viking ships are so cool. Oh hey, we're here and there's a traveler. We can't pass this up. Ask where they came from. Okay. Have to do that. Have to go get this guy's signal. Where is it at? Let's see. Where did he say it was? How come I can't see? Oh, it's right up there. Off planet. Alright, dude. Can't pass that up. Brings me to a point of discussion. There's a great thread on the Steam forums about the Eden Hub, which is where a lot of players have built bases, and there's coordinates to use the portal system to get there, and it's only for people playing on normal mode. It's not for those of us playing on Permadeath. So I'm of the mind to start an Eden Hub, maybe even in the same location, on Permadeath, because then it would make it really easy if I did it on the same location, don't you think? Alright, let's get the, oh, look at those lines, look at that big huge planet. This is one of the things in the game that I find really awesome, is you kind of get an idea of what it would look like to be on a tiny moon with a big, huge planet that close by. Of course, you know, we have a moon, and we've had astronauts on our moon, and they've seen Earth from a far distance. That's really close. That's probably not anything that would ever realistically happen. Although, I don't know. Maybe there's a moon around Jupiter that is really close, and it would look like that. But that's awesome. It's just neat. Alright. I just want to give me the glyph. 11 of 16. We're making good progress. Okay. Ready to continue trading. Oh, I need to scan plants. What is this? Unknown building, not too far away. What else do we have? Oh, and apparently I needed to scan some minerals too. That's cool. Any others? Mineral. Here's going to be the third one right there. That'll finish off this quest. And there goes another one. Brilliant. Alright. I like seeing quests get finished. Oh. Not enough fuel in the launch thruster. Alright, we're out of here. System, you have been nice to us. You've been kind. We appreciate it. I'm taking off. Trying to make some money. And so one of the things I was thinking of as I was watching the money go up, because we're now at 14 million. That's after we just bought a whole bunch of stuff. is maybe time to go buy some freighters and some frigates and put my freighter to use. Okay, so I'm looking for an orange system. Adequate. Unpromising. Not an orange system that is destitute. No, definitely. Oh, affluent right there. That is a Viking one. It's got 4 planets, 5 planets. Brilliant. Because frigates cost you about $1 million to $2 million a piece. Oh. Well, a little action. What's this thing here? This is nice. Okay, where's our guys? Yeah, take that, sucker. Oh yeah, that hurt, didn't it? Because I got the Cyclotron Ballista, and you don't. Where's the next guys? Oh, these guys are shooting right at me. Yeah, dude, guess what? I'm tracking it. How does it feel to be dead? Where is this guy at? He's down here somewhere. Oh yeah, baby. You can fly past me. Can't remember what the command is now. 3 ships left. Alright. Oh yeah. You're a swift little one, aren't you? Where is the last 2? Where are you guys at? Where are you? No, I hope everybody can understand why I love that weapon so much. Come on, keep them away from the ship. There you go. Chunk. My friends. Oh, we're on the underside of this thing, aren't we? Yes. All these Viking words I've learned and I still couldn't understand anything from him. Let's see. Where is he at? Right there. This is the big Star Destroyer style freighter, which is really cool. It's one of my 2 favorites in the game. I love this, and I love the giant prawn. Which our current freighter is the giant prawn. It's a C-class 24 slot, so we have to do better than C-class 24 slot for me to want to trade it in. So let's see if we can do it. Let's see what class this ship is and how many slots it has. I like that it has a Viking for a crew. Inspect the freighter. It is a B-class 28 slot. It's yellow. It's 44 million, which we don't have, so it doesn't matter. Salute. and I will leave you in your place. So, whether we wanted to or not, we can't, because we don't have the cash. But that brings up a really good point, which is, I had just been talking about it. I need to get some frigates so I can start sending my freighter and its frigates out on missions. Actually, your freighter doesn't go out on missions, just the frigates do, but they're just another way to earn money. Now, certainly they don't earn it at the clip that you do when you're just trading like I am right now, but probably a good thing I couldn't afford it, because yellow is my least favorite color. Not a fan. Alright, a little more storage space. Let's get it. Cargo slots. Cargo slots get expensive really fast, but having a fully upgraded cargo capacity is really nice. Oh, hey, and another traveler in this system. Well, we might as well do him then, too. Alright. That's cool. We're getting... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hand in any missions that reward me for nanites, which is like almost all of them, so that's great. I saw a thread on the message board the other day asking if there was a mod that would speed this up, because it takes time between each one of these things. I don't know what is taking the time here. I assume that it's sending something to a central server somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, there's nanites, so that if we run into more of those travelers, we have more than enough to continue paying them. Browse missions. What do you got for me, buddy? Ancient key locate missing person, deliver an item, hunt pirates. Nope. If that hunt pirates one would have been for nanites, I would have strongly considered it. So where is our little buddy's thing here? Over this direction. Okay, it's right there. Great. And that planet looks like it has trade posts on it, so that'll be fantastic. It's a bountiful planet with ancient bones. The jokes just write themselves on that one. Kill two birds with one stone here. Take care of this unknown grave, and then also do our trading. This may end up being a longer episode because of my desire to get some trading in, especially probably for the next 2 or 3 episodes, I would imagine. And the reason I say that is because I would like to have about 120 million in the bank. Because that's what it takes to buy a really great freighter or a really great max slot hauler. Yes, I know. That's awesome, though. Right. Oh! I don't have room. Right, I just gotta get up and go. That would have been nice to grab those. Oh, Gravitino balls everywhere. How far away are you? Oh, not long. Something I love about this game and have always loved about games that allow you to fly, even going back to the old days of Microsoft Flight Simulator and games like X-Wing versus TIE Fighter that would allow you to play in space, is, as a kid, I desperately wanted to be an astronaut, and when I learned that the pathway to being an astronaut, or one of the pathways, was to be a fighter pilot first, that's all I wanted to do. And I wanted to join the Air Force or the Navy, and of course Top Gun came out when I was a teenager, which is fantastic, and that just fueled that desire even further. But unfortunately, for me, being the right height, weight, and IQ to be a fighter pilot was not enough. My eyes went bad when I was in the 8th grade. And you have to have perfect 20/20 vision to fly a plane. They will not let you fly a jet with not perfect vision. So, and LASIK surgery didn't exist then, and LASIK surgery actually wouldn't fix my particular problem. I have keratoconus, which is a horrible degenerative eye disease. Only a cornea transplant has the chance of fixing it, and even then it's just a chance. It can actually not fix it for you. So, and since it is an organ transplant, you have to take all the organ transplant drugs and all that jazz. So my eyes prevented me from being the pilot that I wanted to be. It prevented me from trying to be an astronaut, and that was all very sad. But fortunately, video games have done a great job of filling that void. We get to do things like play this game and fly around in these imaginary universes and land on these imaginary planets and engage in imaginary dogfights, and it's all been very enjoyable. So every time that I get to take off and land on one of these planets, it just tickles the right little spots on me. Any one of you guys want to teach me some words in exchange for more night? While I'm here. Mordite, request dialect help. Thank you. Perfect. Dialect help. Perfect. Great. And what about you? Tell me the word for breach. No. I don't want to do anything. Alright. Buy, sell. Let's get out of here. What? Sell items. Alright, so my exosuit inventory has the most. And I'm going to buy the relatticed arc crystals with it. Oh. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go to my ship and buy those. Because there aren't that many. We're at 25 million. That's pretty fantastic. Alright, and then on my suit, I can grab all of these. And I can even grab a few more. The next highest thing up. Might as well maximize the old suit space there. So that's fantastic. Ooh, that's a A31 4 hauler. I have an S31, so I think I'll take off, and I'm gonna see if I can find any frigates nearby. So I think it's time to start buying some. There's a really great guide to frigates on Steam, one of the Steam guides that a guy wrote, and I wish I could remember his name right now, but I can't. And it's a fantastic guide. You should definitely pay attention to it. Most people I know, just including myself, still just buy whatever's close by. This is always odd. There's this new bug in the game that I don't know much about, but you're supposed to be able to fly next to these guys, and the communication fires up, but it doesn't always happen anymore. People were noting that on the forums, and like these two. So neither one of those. They're supposed to be recruitable, but oh, there we go. So what do we got here? Inspect the frigate. What do you have for me, my friend? His fuel requirement is 11 tons per 250 light years. So that is, and he's an industrial specialist. So you generally want this to be low, 9 or less. So I'm not gonna buy him. Uh-oh, hostile scan detected. Well, I know how to get rid of the hostile scan if I don't feel like fighting pirates. We need to go to a yellow system. Point it toward the core. Promising. Comfortable. Struggling. That's me in the morning without coffee. Everybody probably. Really. Balanced. Comfortable. Wealthy right there, baby. Gex system. Okay. Oh. Sorry about your threat detected. Guess what? Not gonna matter. Alright. To this guy right over here. I actually need to read the frigate guide again because I've forgotten so much of the information about it, but it's a really good guide for helping you select the better frigates and trying to avoid what he calls lemons. And I just need to reread that guide again and refresh my memory before I go about buying all my frigates and getting them all set up to go on their missions. The frigates and the freighters are something that I really hope sees improvement as the game goes on. For instance, this episode, we were able to hop into a system and there was that classic protect the freighter battle, which is really neat. But I feel like there's so much more that can be done with those, especially your own freighter. And I just think it would be really neat to be able to raid freighters and raid frigates as part of missions. It'd be neat to have a mission board assignment that was, first you have to have a freighter and some frigates, and second of all, you're going to use them to go attack a freighter and a frigate. Salvageable scrap. Alright, so here's the line. Where does it terminate? Right about there. See if we can come right down on top of this one. Icy planet. But I would... The pirate bounty hunting frigate space combat part of the game is the part of the game that I want to see improved the most. The Beyond update has now been announced. The release date for it has been announced. It's August 14th, which by the time you watch this video will have long since occurred already. And so by the time you watch this video, you will already know what people are saying about Beyond, whether it's great or garbage. I'm sure because of it has VR that all of the people who really want VR are going to love it no matter what. What is this? What is this? Hold on. I'm going to detour, because that's what this game does. Sometimes it just causes you to detour. What do we have here? Standard snowy. I kind of love that about this game, how you can have an idea for what you want to do. Oh, I think there was something like, yep, right there. Check stock. You can have an idea and you can have a plan and you can say, oh, this episode I want to do this. And then the game very nicely throws things at you to distract you. It's a pleasant gaming experience that way. As soon as I access the tower's operations terminal, I see a hazy image sent from a doomed starship during its plummet to Earth. Oh, so 99 minus 7 is 92. Minus 6 is 86. Minus 5 is 81. Minus 4 would be 77. Distress signal coordinates found. Hey! Okay, well in that case we're going to go trade and then we'll go check out the distress signal. Because that sounds fun, doesn't it? I like that plan. Alright, little Gexter. I have to go trade some stuff. I'm looking around to see if there was a word there. There's that guy right there. Okay. Trading post. And then distress signal. Now, people on the message boards were also talking about this, for instance. It used to be you could climb the quote-unquote ladder of salvageable ships, because every time you found a crashed ship, it would be within 2 slots of your own. And so if you had a 36 slot ship, then it was either gonna, the crashed ship was either gonna have, I assume, something like 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 slots. And now that doesn't happen anymore, which is a bit annoying, because it makes going and investigating these crash sites less important. Beyond your initial one. Beyond the first time you do it. So I'm going to sell. Let's see, I want to sell these. And then I want to sell. That's worth a lot of money. That's worth a lot of money. Alright, now we're going to buy. This is on our exosuit. And we can pick up all of this. So high vector. High capacity vector compressor. I'll try and get like the rest of this. Right. Now on the ship, the holographic crankshaft. I like trading. I like how it makes my money go up. I'm sure there are other ways to. I know there are other ways to do it. I've read about them, but I haven't done them. I'm reminded here that we had all this navigational data, and we now have... Oh! It automatically goes into my cargo space. I didn't know that. Well, I'm going to save that slot there. That's interesting. Okay. Whoa, turn sharply. How far away is this? It is 15 minutes away. So we want to exit. Yeah, so there was a thread this last week on the Steam message boards about ships and how it would be great if we had some way to sell them, at least to sell surplus ships, or to strip them down for parts and sell them. I would like it if we just had a way to sell them. That would make me happy. And certainly it would be great if there were junkyards that you could go to. Like it'd be cool if there was a junkyard, like one every 30 systems something, so you kind of had to hunt around for the junkyard. But it'd be neat to be able to go take a ship there, or take your freighter there and dump off ships that you don't want. So this is a C-25, so I don't care about that. And the interior of the downed craft is a patchwork of technologies, possibly scavenged from multiple ships. The portly corpse of a dead beaked life form sprawls on the control panel. Clearly, the deceased had a penchant for the finer things in life. The cargo hold is secured by some kind of homemade security system. Like the rest of the ship, it is a mishmash of technologies. Deactivating it could be tricky. Search the pilot. Decomposed grub-like crustacean in an exosuit tech provides my reward. So I got exosuit tech, a thermal protection module, S1. Wow. Well, I already have a thermal protection module, but I got no problem taking this and saying, yeah, sure, give me 2 of them. Because you can stack those as far as... They don't stack. Stack is the wrong word, but you can have both of them charged, and that way when one runs out, the other one kicks in. And that's it. That's all it is. So, nothing fabulous, but navigation. Okay. Well, I'm going to fly to the next system, and I'm going to end this episode at the next system space station. So here we go, trading episode. So we were at a yellow system. I need a cyan one. There's developing. We're kind of going along the same path I went before, but you can see that the previous path I was using some different planets. I think I was using the other trade scenario. Developing. Affluent right there. Viking. Be a nice system to end in. And there's only 4 portal glyphs left for me to collect, which would be really cool because I'd like to figure out how to use the portals. I've never really done that before. I want to figure out how to use the portal to go to Eden here on Permadeath and see what that system is like. On normal, there's a whole ton of players that have built bases there. But we are playing Permadeath. And there's a whole bunch of, it looks like a whole bunch of frigates just showed up, so I might have to do a shorter episode, next episode, to just see if I can hire some frigates. Alright folks, as always, if you guys like the channel, please subscribe. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.